And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
LeBron James.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Yep, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the 1. Now, here's Bradley. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
And Bradley carving through the D and dropping the floater in, using his explosive first step to his advantage, leading into the shot.
Morant with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Back to Morant. Right side, Jackson. Morant outside. Jackson trying to break free. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson.
Oh, right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
And Davis gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that. But there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Bradley against Morant. He kicks to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw drop. I mean, the same goes for his shot blocking abilities. He times it up.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Morant against Bradley. Morant scanning the floor. Valanciunas passes to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And that one's good by Davis.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Bradley. It's good. Morant's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Green. Now, here is McGee. Bradley up and in on the layup.
Basketball-minded Bradley. He knows precisely when to try to score from this area.
And they double up Morant. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Morant outside. Left side, Jackson. No good there. And the Lakers going the other way now. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And they double up Morant. Winslow, the pass to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Morant against Bradley. Pass to McGee. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Jackson. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now Winslow still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morant finds Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
So what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
There's the pass to Davis. Back to James. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley-oop.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Lakers leading by 6. To the middle. He dishes it to James. Can't hit from in close. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Jones. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Lakers shooting an impressive 60% early. LeBron against Brooks. To the paint. Here's Davis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Howard from down in the low post. It goes.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Rondo against Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Now Valanciunas. And stolen by James. And James throws it down.
And the ball handling moves of James are sensational. Effortlessly slicing through the D with his quickness.
Here's Jones. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. Jones with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jones against Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Jones dishes to Brooks. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 8. And here we go. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, it's the Lakers.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Valanciunas, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dillon Brooks. Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Jones. LeBron grabs the miss. Rondo looking around. Picked away. Clark with it. He's picked up by James. Jumps up, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
LeBron outside. Caldwell Pope outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Melton. Down low. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Here's Caldwell Pope. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Melton, no good. Lakers leading by 12. Inside, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Jones. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Clark dishes to Anderson. Off with the layup. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Howard. Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Popped up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Lob it Howard's way. He'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Here's Melton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lakers leading by 14. Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Melton. Here's Clark. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense. Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma,
biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defense.
now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
You've got Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Back to Clark. Misses in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Yep, it counts. Kuzma's got his second bucket tonight.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact. And Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Out to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. There's Winslow. Offline with his 3. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Morant missing. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Off target from outside. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got 12.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that one's good, Morant.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Clark. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Morant, following the score by Avery Bradley. No good from Valanciunas.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Morant against Bradley. Morant passes to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Davis. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The pass to Bradley. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant passes to Brooks.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Bradley with the ball. He has 6. Here's Caruso. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's Morant with the drive. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Bradley. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Bradley against Morant. And McGee kicks to Bradley. Shoots over Morant. Kicks it out to Bradley. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It's now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. That lets him maximize what he can do.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Bradley's got 11.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Right side Jackson. It's stolen by Bradley. Davis with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Bradley. Goes up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
You see that hounding defense by Bradley? I mean, he got them out and running that time.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Danny Green. That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Back to Rondo. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Davis against Brooks. Here's Gutteridge. There's the triple. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Here's Rondo. Passes it to Davis. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones drives in, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. He's off on the second. Here's Bradley. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. His first shot coming late. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And McGee kicks to James. Charity stripe shot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Jones, a putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Because of Anderson's height and instincts, he's a force on the offensive glass.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Fades and shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. James has got 15 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And stolen by James. By himself, and James throws it down.
Oh, man, the all-around game of James, capable of dominating you on both ends of the floor, like right there.
And here's Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Jones, the pass to Anderson. It's good. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Rondo against Jones. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark's checked in. Here's Jones. He's got 5.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Avery Bradley. Los Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
So tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Here's Clark following the basket by Anthony Davis. Anderson finds Jones. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Jhon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Rondo. Good D by Jones. Pass to Melton. Here's the three. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers on top. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you a tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 5 points, 5 rebounds. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Bradley can't get it to go. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Davis. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside, Green. Pass to McGee. He's looking for James and finds him. Good work there as it goes. James has got 19 points.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
McGee with the block. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and it's Davis with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there. Are you real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 16 points.
That makes him 4 for 5. I think that's pretty good numbers. They've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And LeBron brings it down hard.
Oh, come fame, athleticism, and ability, James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Winslow against LeBron. Green inside the three-point line. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. And here's Morant. He's got 25. Brooks outside. There's the three. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can win teams with them small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. But he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Lakers leading by 22. No one near James as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists in the game. On the night, free throw numbers for him, 9 attempts, made 7. And he knocks down the first one. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Both free throws, good from Morant. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. Howard against Jackson. Davis inside. 23 points in the game. Over Clark. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And both free throws good for Howard. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Melton passes to Clark. Anderson outside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
The big hands of Davis. Just great work on defense that time. We'll come away with the steal.
Stolen away, all by himself. Here's Caruso. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Melton, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Snatched up. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Melton feeling it out a bit. Jackson gets the bucket.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Outside Rondo, the pass to Howard. Dishes it to Davis.
And he's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive and going at the deep.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. Stripped it away for the finish, and then Clark slams it in.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
They swipe it. Here's Melton. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Morris. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Here's Melton. He's covered by Rondo. Jackson passes to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Melton passes to Anderson.
And this is important for Anderson's confidence. I mean, the more he takes this shot, the better he'll become.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes to Kuzma. He can't hit that time. And Memphis the other way now. Anderson right side. Three-pointer on the way. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, tally up another helper for Rondo. I mean, he just keeps climbing that all-time assist list. Incredible career that keeps going.
Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Pass to Rondo. Outside, Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Kuzma. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Melton passes to Anderson. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his time.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Here's Melton. Right side Jackson. Pass to Gutteridge. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Memphis making a change here. Rondo can't get it to go. The Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Rondo against Jones. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Clark. That one's not going to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. LA has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Bradley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just an admirable job by Bradley, quickly jetting towards the defense and getting the call thanks to his aggressiveness.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. The Grizzlies shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Jones drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Rajon Rondo.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Bradley against Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
The defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran, he's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve. No basket feels better than equipment. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the grass.
And so is the Los Angeles Lakers, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. It's stolen by Jones. Pushing it up. All going up court. And slam dunk by Allen.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clock there, proving how important that concept is.
And there's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Morris inside. He's covered by Clark. Morris, no good. So it's the Grizzlies now. It's stolen by Bradley. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Morris. And it's Green in for Smith. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Winslow comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Grayson Allen. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Bradley. Shot clock at 3. And there's Caldwell-Pope. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Morant's against Bradley. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Some solid defense from Clark.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The drive by Green. And McGee kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Passes it to Howard. Shoots over Winslow. No good from Howard. McGee. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is. A hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
You gotta love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Avery Bradley. James against Winslow. From outside the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
Green is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 21. On the wing, James. It's rebounded by Memphis. Winslow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant finds in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets to the shot.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Here's James. Pass to Caruso. Here's Howard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out powerfully.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Caruso.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Morant passes to Valanciunas. 3-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Here's LeBron, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Morant, and they double up Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Tries again. That one good for 2.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Lakers leading by 20. Knocked loose. Howard, the pass to Caruso. Yep, that one goes.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he's starting to settle in.
Clark outside. Hell good with a triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Now the Lakers on the break. A pull-up. Here's McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from McGee. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for LeBron. And Cook sub in for Green. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. Here's Melton. They can't stop the run with that one. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here is Cook. Count the basket.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
I like the fact that Jackson just takes on the defense there, plays with real fire and really forcing the defender to foul.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The pass to Kuzma. Rebound by Jhon.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Yeah, how about the composure down low for Jackson? He's showing all the tools in that toolbox, becoming very efficient when attacking the rim.
Cook looking it over. Here's Kuzma, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Allen for the three. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here is Los Angeles now. Cook, the pass to McGee. Here's Caruso. Smith outside. They get it again.
Specialty of McGee. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Melton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw, no good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Anderson's checked in.
They'll take it, even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Floats one up, and the shot goes in. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Allen. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And Allen drops them both. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. Lets it fly from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Allen surveying the D. Goes up on the high post. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers going the other way now. First one falls for him.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
And so here's Memphis. Allen for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bradley, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying